Hello and welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. So today in this video we're going to be working on the rear seat part of it, the electric part, and why is it not working. So it could be multiple reasons, and now obviously it's all stripped down. Now it's as good a time as ever to actually have a little look to see why it's not working. So if I bring you in closer, you can have a look at the seat adjusters and we'll go from there. Okay, it's very rainy outside. Very rainy. So if I show you this seat adjusters, you can see they're a little bit rusty on these ones. There you go. And that one is slightly a bit worse. So my idea is to be tactful about this, and I'm gonna get some WD-40 on them, like that one, and that one. Like so. And then, because everything works better when you do this, I'm going to grab a nice axe and just give some gentle left taps. See if it'll free off. And before you mention that it's unplugged, and I've unplugged it, and I've put some power directly to it, and it did not budge at all. So, it's just a now, before you mention, the seat is near enough fully extended out, as you can see on the rail here. So I'm hitting right at the top. Does not want to budge on that one. Let's try on this side. Does not want to budge either. Right, I have an idea. So I'm going to give it a few more backs and I'll bring it back and see if anything's changed. Basically should be fine. I've got my multimeter here set to focus, and I've plugged into the power for the motor just here. So can you see? Yep, holding in between my legs. That's what I can do. And let's move the mode. Press the button. Yeah, so we've got 13 volts down. Press it up. Got 13 volts up. And you see there's no negative. Negative down, 13 volts. Press the button up. And yeah. So the switch is working fine, at least one of them. And see if I can do the other switch. It's very hard to do this and for a different ticker. Yep. And that switch is a bit dodgy. Not as dodgy as my camera holding skills. Don't know if that's the switch or my camera my holding skills for everything, but yeah, I think that switch might be a bit dodgy. Go back to this one. Or have we lost connection to the pin linkage here? Yeah. Ignore that humming noise. That wasn't anything to do with this. Right. What's the fuel pump priming? Let's try that again. Yep, you can't see, but both switches are working fine. Okay, so we're going to undo the mechanism and try to get to the thingy, to the gears just in. They're probably going to be rusty inside. Time to undo the bolt. I am on speed 1, feed free, maximum power, and be careful your ears. 1, 2, and ducking that. I don't know what I'm doing them, but there's that free off. Yeah, get free off that. Okay, so we've got short bolt at front, long bolt at back. Just remember that. You can just do it as well. Yeah, it's a long bolt, and that needs to come out of the way. Can I put that on there, and that for a bit of weight, and I'll do that. Sorted. That can go all the way back then, and now just this. I don't need to touch it, I'm going to press on yet. Pop out. What? Hold this on. Oh, there we go. Come off. But I just slide now. Not really. Oh, there we go. Bit stiff. I can do this one. There we go. Slide. Okay, so we're going in. Looking quite rusty already. Of course, having the correct tools would be very beneficial. But all I've got is an oversized screwdriver with me, and an axe. I could get some other tools, but that involves walking to get them. Again, I've never taken one of these apart before, so it's all a learning curve. Hey, we're coming apart. We're coming apart. We was coming apart, but I believe we're still what we caught up on. Is it that motor in the middle? I think it might be that we caught on. It's not one to come out, I think. Yeah, so we're pushing it down. It's not wanting to come out. There we go. I got it. Yeah, it's a little bit rusty, isn't it? It's a little bit rusty. It's try and pry this off without breaking it. Okay, so I think this little spring clip here needs to come off. All these moves. Yeah, of course, I have to go all over there. Grab some pliers, or some 5 grips in my case. And that is kind of what I wanted to happen, but not in that way. All I'm doing is, there we go. Nope, had it. and lost it. We can grab hold of it. It's wanting to turn on us. It's very annoying. Nope, again, I don't need you to do that. Just need you to squeeze together. Like that. There we go. I can't begin to explain how horrible this all smells. Yeah, I think this might be a reason why it don't work. I'm going to chuck this outside in a minute. You're lucky you can't smell this. Oh my days. Come on. Get out. Oh. That smells. That is not a nice smell. That looks savable. Doesn't look like there's any damage there. Ring gear. All plastic, but can we get it out? Probably not. Probably not. Can we give it a whack on this side? I wonder. Oh, I don't think I needed to. Looks like it might you come out. Yep. Yeah, and that is caked in grease. And that is filthy. You've got all these parts here cleaning it in petrol. Petrol does wonders for grease. Absolutely does wonders. Gets it off really well. As for the electric motor, Phoenix took a rather destructive turn. Now, I don't know if it was the banging I did. It probably was. That destroyed the magnets inside. That didn't work, but you can see by the motor that was not going to come back at all. It spins now, but you can just tell by that was it needed to come apart either way. And yeah, you can see there it's just all broken off. Whether that is me banging, I have no idea. But yeah, it'll be a case now, I think, of either get this motor repaired by a professional or find a new one online. Not a new one, but buy a new one online. We shall soon see. Okay, so we have the new rams. They're all installed in. They're all greased up. They won't move, which I need to have the input drive attached still. But yeah, they're all greased, all put back in. All I need to do is put a bit of paint on this frame because I don't want to leave it like this. So I'll paint that slightly, being held up by them in a minute. There's they will be painted a little bit, and then I still need to find a new motor. Yeah, for me. Bit of slow progress on the show today. So okay, I'm back. It's been a very long while since I've been in this car. Yeah, probably not for half a year, 6 months maybe, or maybe a bit longer, I don't know. Been very busy with work. You see, nothing's been done to the car since then. Yeah, so we actually, now I've actually got a bit of time, I'm actually going to start work on the car again, or do a little bit and try to get the rear seats back in. So I've got a new motor just here for the rear seats. Hopefully works. I've not tried it. Had it again for about 6 months. Actually, screws just popped out. No idea when it actually popped out from. But yeah, so unfortunately, I'm not going to show you the whole thing. Like I normally do. For the main reason being, obviously, I'm recording you on my GoPro. I had 4 batteries from my GoPro. 2 have popped with heat or an age. Obviously, it's here at 8, so you know, old now technically. You got like Hero 12, I think the Hero 12 or 13s now. Yeah, obviously bought it brand new, and yeah, the battery swelled, and obviously quite big, and obviously I couldn't get them out of the camera. So one of them got stuck inside the camera, which was very hard to remove. So yeah, I'm down to pretty much 1 battery for the GoPro now. So I'm going to be filming updates rather than the whole thing. So I've got the motor. I'm going to go in the gap here, and I'll bring you back when I'm done. Oh, and I will have to clean these as well, because these are all still gunky still. I'm going to use the same method what I cleaned the gears with, which I think I showed you. And I'm going to take this out, use some petrol, because petrol works really well when it's taking grease and gunk off. Slide petrol down there, let it dry out, and then put it back in with some fresh grease. But yeah, I'm not going to show you that, because like I said, I'm down to 1 GoPro battery, and yeah, I can't afford that really to run out while I'm filming. Obviously, otherwise it'd be ages until I can start filming it again. So I'll bring you back pretty much when I'm done, and like I said, I'll keep bringing you back for little updates here and there. Okay, so quick update. What I'm doing, I'm spinning it like this, but a bit faster, because then the end part there catches the petroleum, and basically push it down here, and that basically acts like a pump, and you see it spinning it down here. So do it really fast, and maybe you can see it come out down the top. Other 2 litre bottles are available. This one, if you take the label, so you can see it's happening. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. And just letting it clean inside out. And this was clear petrol before I started. You can see it's no longer clear. Okay, so as promised, back for a little update. I did get showing you that the little tubes are re-greased. Let me show you here. Back up with these little spring clips, and here back into place. Okay, and you can hear you can see, that's what I'm going to see, new motor's in, not screwed down fully yet. Obviously just wanted to plug it all in to see if anything worked. Yeah, again, you see on that side, spring clip is in place. So put you on here. See, I don't have I don't know where my fan's gone. Grip. Take you on. Yeah, I'm gonna push the switch here. There you go. And we're gonna see if it moves. There we go. I think we can agree that all moves. Very nice. Now it does move on obviously both sides, and you may say that's quite noisy, but I would agree. Yes, it's a little bit noisy, but I think when all the seats back on and whatnot, don't think you're really going to hear because them seats are huge. So I think that will pretty much remove most of that noise. I was waiting to see until the seats are back on, until how noisy it actually is, but I don't think it will be noisy once all the seats are back on and hiding up the mechanism. But it's good, it works. I did both switches, but I should prove it to you just in case you want to see both switches. I'm going to do that on there and somehow get onto that thing. Yeah, so you can see that. That'll move again on both switches, so it's nice to see yet another thing in this car come back to life and start working. So obviously not a motor, I kind of, you see it down here, actually just down there, yeah, I kind of, like a trick if you call it on, where you can tap a motor and you can free it up, but unfortunately for me I think my tap is just a little bit too hard, so I wouldn't recommend doing that at all. But yeah, and obviously that broke the actual motor inside, whereas there's just a bit of rust on the outside, which if I realised that, I probably could have put some WD-40 and manually cracked the motor over without taking it apart, and it may have possibly come back to life. But yeah, there was quite a bit of rust in there anyway, so new motor, done a trick, and yeah, the rear seat all does work now. And yeah, so I'm going to bolt it back together, get a hoover, clean all this out a bit more. And before I put the heat in, actually, I need to redo the blind. That's for the electric blind. Motor works. I had to get a new string for it, a new rope. They call it a new rope, but it's basically like an electric aerial thing. Need to put that back together first. Doing that, so I'm putting that back in, put the posture shield back in, and then I can put the heat back in, and then finish the video off once that's all back together. But until then, again, I'm going to pause the video here again, batteries and all that. Done to run out of battery, and I'll bring you back again once that's all done.